Alright, BigjermsGarage here. We are looking at two four-wheelers that I just purchased. I haven't bought anything in a while, so these are... Actually, it's the first time I've used my trailer, probably in 3 months or so. Luckily, these weren't purchased off of Craigslist. They were purchased off of one of those Facebook yard sale sites. We've got they had a couple pictures on them. They didn't have a lot of information on them. But this one here is a Trailblazer 250. Looking at it in the pictures, I had an idea that it was probably like a 2000 or a couple years later than that, or newer than that. Basically based on the brake. I believe right around 2000 is when they switched to that style brake. Before that, it was a big white reservoir instead of the black one. So that was one thing that gave it away in the pictures. When I got it home, actually when I was there, he thought the motor was locked up, that they hadn't. He got these not that long ago, but it spins over. But something doesn't feel very smooth, so I think the piston might be burnt up on the inside. But looking at those numbers there, it says 03, so it gives me an idea that it's an 03 maybe. But I did look at the VIN number. The VIN number's down there, and I was able to find out it is an 03. So when I was there looking at it, the number there, the brake, master cylinder, and what else? And the choke that pulls out knob like that is different than an older one. So I figured it was like a 2000 or so. So it's a couple years off, but it's pretty close. And also, I haven't looked yet, but if you pop this open, all the electronics should be different. Yeah, the older ones has a board there with a bunch of little metal prongs sticking up where plugs plug into it and stuff, so it's different. So it's the newer one, so I could have looked there if I wanted to, but so I knew this was a Trailblazer, had a good idea what year it was. Motor's not locked up, but it probably needs a new top end. Who knows about the transmission, but if it was running the top end burn up, then the transmission's probably good. This one, I didn't know what it was when I first looked at it. In the picture, you couldn't really see that this is Polaris, but I saw the 250 RES, and I googled that, and it came up as like an 86 or 87 Trail Boss 250. I tried looking for the VIN number when I got home so I could find out exactly what year it was, but just looking here in the trailer, I couldn't see it. I was looking at that bar and down there and up the side. I'm not sure where the VIN number is on this one. I've never had one like that. It might be underneath the motor here on the frame as well. I'm not sure. I'll have to look for that later. But it's like an 86 or an 87 Trail Boss. I've got the plastics. Actually, this is the cover for the Trailblazer. The little Polaris glove box cover goes, I believe, to this one. Yeah, these are the rear plastics for the Trail Boss. There's where the cover goes back there. But this one, he said he actually was able to spray some stuff in it and get it to run, I think. He had it running, that's what he said. But he said that the transmission, put it in gear and it kind of act up like it wouldn't go into gear all the way or something. But it does pull over. I've got the pull start for the Trailblazer. Then you can see the cover's missing. I've got the pull start for that over there on that tarp. So for the most part, I've got most of the pieces to it. This one. Just looking at it, I don't know. I can't remember which one it is, but there's a flywheel. One of the flywheels, and I think it's for the bigger Polarises. The flywheel's worth more money than it might not be this one. I can't remember the number, but that one says the F45, and I can't remember if it's F45 or something else. But one of them actually jumps the price up like $100 or so on the flywheel. But Anyway, not too bad. The price on Facebook was $350, but it said price negotiable. Ended up getting them for $300, which that was my original thought when I was driving there. Hopefully I could get them for $300, but so not too bad. But like I said, I just picked them up. I haven't made a video like this in a while because I haven't bought anything in a while. Just been really busy. Been fighting a cold for the last, I'm sure you can hear it in my voice, been fighting a cold for the last 2 or 3 weeks that won't go away. Things are rusty back here a little bit in the brakes and everything. But the seat's not in too bad of condition. I've got a bunch of parts for the Trailblazer in the garage, but what I'll probably do is get the pull start on there, see if I can pull it and maybe get a compression test on it to see what kind of compression it's got, to see if it really is the top end, or maybe it's just stuff is rusty like the flywheel and stuff. Maybe that's why it's making that noise. I know that here where the starter goes is loose, so that could have been making some noise also when I turned it. I don't know, I can't really tell if I'm moving it by hand. But get the compression checked. If it's got good compression, then I'll probably try to get it to run. If the top end's bad, then probably won't. I'll probably sell the parts for it. But for this one, I've never had one of these. So, looking on eBay last night, I know the transmission was worth probably, other than the motor and the transmission are the two parts were worth the most money, and if the transmission's messed up, then it kind of knocks that idea out of selling that. So I'll probably clean the carburetor, see if the gas tank holds air, or gas. I'm going crazy. If the gas tank will hold gas and not leak and stuff, probably see if I can get it started. Like I said, he had it started supposedly. And actually, there's a VIN number right there. Some sort of a VIN number, I guess. I'll write that down and figure out what it is. So if I can get it to run, I'll see what's up with the transmission and go from there. But yeah, $300. These two. If you watch my videos, I've had a ton of the Trailblazers 250s, and like the guy that I bought them from, I told him, I was like, these are great four-wheelers for, kids that are big enough, or for, my wife had one, my grandfather's ridden it, my dad's ridden it. So being automatic is a good four-wheeler to have for like an extra four-wheeler for friends or whoever's going to go riding with you, or just riding through the woods. If you watch my videos where we go riding through the woods, these are nice because they are automatic and you don't have to keep working a clutch the whole time. But alright, well, I won't keep you. Have a great day, and I'll say it, but I know some of you that watch my videos on a regular basis, you probably won't believe me, but I'll try to get some videos of me messing with these in the near future. So alright, have a good day, and I'll catch you next time.